Most expensive things ever sold. Badminton Cabinet, $36.6 million. 30 artisans worked for 6 years to prepare this furniture. It was built in Italy and is currently housed in the Liechtenstein Museum. It was sold for $36,662,106 to Dr. Johann Kraftner, director of the Liechtenstein Museum in Vienna. Jimson Weed/White Flower No. 1 by Georgia O'Keeffe, $44.4 million. The most expensive work ever sold at auction by a female artist in 2014 was a Jimson Weed/White Flower No. 1 by Georgia O'Keeffe. It was sold for $44 million in New York. 1962 Ferrari 250 GTO Berlinetta, $48.4 million. It was built in April 1962 and is the most expensive car ever sold at auction, as of 2021. It was crowned in the 1963 and 1964 editions of the mythical Targa Florio and was achieved with victory in the 1962 Italian GT Championship. With just 36 units manufactured between 1962 and 1964, the 250 GTO has become a racetrack icon and collectors' greatest desire, earning it the nickname Holy Grail. A 1962 Ferrari 250 GTO sold for $48.4 million and set the record for the most expensive car at auction. Oppenheimer Blue Diamond, $57.5 million. Weighing 14.62 carats, the stone is characterized by a fancifully vivid color, the highest and brightest possible for a blue shade. It is the most expensive jewel ever sold at auction. This gem is named after its previous owner, Sir Philip Oppenheimer, whose family had run the famous De Beers Diamond Company for many years. A blue diamond was sold for $57.5 million at an auction in Geneva in 2016. Portrait of an Artist, Pool with Two Figures, by David Hockney, $90.3 million. British artist David Hockney had surpassed Jeff Koons in selling the world's most expensive artwork by a living artist. The achievement happened at a Christie auction in 2018. The record sale of $90 million of the painting by British artist Portrait of an Artist, Pool with Two Figures, surpassed the record of Jeff Koons, who in 2013 sold one of his works for $58.4 million. Rabbit by Jeff Koons, $91.1 million. A sculpture made by the American plastic artist Jeff Koons was sold for $91.1 million in 2019 during an auction organized by the House of Christie's in New York, a record for a living artist. According to AFP, Christie's did not want to reveal the identity of this mystery buyer, but indicated that collectors from around the world had positioned themselves on the work during the sale. Giacometti's Pointing Man, $141.3 million. Pointing Man or L'Uomo d'Oig, a life-size sculpture of a thin man in typical Giacometti style, was sold $141 million at Christie's auction in New York in 2017. The same auction where Pablo Picasso's art Les Femmes d'Alger was sold. The sculpture created by the Swiss artist in just one night. The Gigayacht, $168 million. Russian billionaire Roman Abramovich bought this 405-foot mega yacht designed by naval architect Frank Mulder during the online auction on eBay. Les Femmes d'Alger, version O, by Pablo Picasso, $179.4 million. The Women of Algiers by Pablo Picasso was the most expensive artwork ever sold at auction for $179 million in New York in 2015. Record was broken by Leonardo da Vinci's Salvator Mundi in 2017. Leonardo da Vinci's Salvator Mundi, $450.3 million. Leonardo da Vinci's Salvator Mundi was bought for the astronomical sum of $450 million by the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, Mohammed bin Salman in New York in 2017, smashing the world record for the most expensive work ever sold. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.